Good morning, all. 'Tis I, thine internet Uncle Yatsu. How are ya? Welcome back to the Fifth Age. It's still Rift Activity Medium, but the sun, wherever it, happens to be, has deigned to join us somewhere beyond this mountain. So I think it's time to start heading south. We have what claims to be actual copper ore and what claims to be surface copper down here. So I think that's going to be our first goal. And then we'll just sort of head south, for a day or two and hope that we find something useful. I do have a little bit more durability on my pickaxes. Mostly, oh, you know what? A good thing I mentioned it. Mostly we're going to be down there for hunting purposes. I am going to take my bow. We've only got 34. You know what? Yeah, let's take that. And I've still got some pebbles down in the supply closet, so we'll grab those on the way out. I know I still haven't done this. I really declared it last episode like I was gonna really do it. And then I completely did not. How are we doing? Okay, we still got several days on that, so unfortunately there is no chance of me being able to take a backpack down there while I'm down there. Here, yeah, let's take those as well. I'm sure we'll find some pebbles on the ground along the way. We are just gonna hoof it. We're just gonna walk down south. I would like to pick up some pebbles. And I'm really hoping the main purpose of this journey is that I'm hoping to find some animals. We need furs for a warm jacket. We have the boots and we have the mittens, but we really need the jacket. It is -13, and I think, the end of winter is the perfect time to get a jacket. So, excuse me, let me cross the road so I don't have to deal with that. Thank you. Oh, hi, bunny. Can I hit the bunny? Unfortunately, small ones I think aren't going to help me very much. We need, like, some boars. A couple of sheep wouldn't go amiss. I know there were some on the other side. Oh yeah, that's where I found this sphalerite in them. So I guess if I get desperate for meat, I could always go over there, but... Yeah. And of course I need flint still. I need all of the flint. So we're just gonna... Yeah, I guess we're just gonna leave that here. I don't want to clog up my inventory with it. So we're just gonna leave it here. Hopefully, P.S., the sound issues have been fixed. I did some test recordings. They sounded a lot better. So I'm hoping that everything is taken care of. Oh, I think that's a raccoon. I don't need one of those. Yeah, sorry, little raccoon. You go on about your life. I am gonna have to make some arrows along the way here. I didn't bring any arrows with me, but that's fine. I can make those pretty easily. It won't do quite as much damage as, some regular flint arrows, won't deal quite as much damage as the copper ones I've got at home, but I think I've only got like 2 or 3 copper ones at home anyway, so let's face it, they wouldn't be doing me much good. Some parsnips. And that was a deer. I haven't successfully actually hunted a deer yet. Ooh, some flint. That's not the one I meant. That's the one I meant. Do I have... Yes, I do have my pro pick. Let's take some readings up here. Let's take some density readings up here. And then I'll get this flint, because I don't have enough of it, and I need some more. Looks like we got some more granite further into this cave. Decent sphalerite. Oh, okay. I'm not against decent sphalerite. Sounds like we have a lot of bismuthinite around here. And I will be more than happy to make bismuth bronze until I find some iron. Thank you. Alright, what else we got down here? A giant pit, which I seem to have already oh, this is the place with the sulfur. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, I think this should take us even further south. And it has more flint. Yes, baby, I only got 25 flint to my name. That is unacceptable. I have some bronze tools, and somehow being out of flint feels like I'm doing it wrong, you know? Thought that might be mushrooms on that tree for a minute, but I'm not so lucky. Alright, let's come up here. And we will continue south. Hello, sir. Don't worry about it. I'm not looking for foxes. I'm looking for something a little more substantial than foxes. Lots of flint around here. Don't mind if I do. Aha, more flint, which I can't see because this tree is in my way. Sir, you're gonna have to move. Oh, that's fine. Thank you. I've been thinking of doing a run, maybe for the 6th age, where I am not allowed to use metal, where I just stick to flint tools all the time, because I'm looking at my other playthrough, and this one, honestly, and I'm like, I just use flint until I find iron. Like, I don't really, like, except for making a pickaxe to pick up the other minerals, I generally don't bother making a whole lot of copper tools. I kind of low-key don't even bother, I really don't bother making bronze tools. Like, I just skip right from flint to iron. So maybe I should just stick with flint? I don't know, we'll see. To be honest, I imagine that the 5th age will continue more or less into the fall. I still haven't visited the Resonance Archive. I still haven't even found a treasure hunter trader to tell me, you know, where the Resonance Archive is. Never even mind the other 2 new lore locations that I really need to visit. I got through to Steel in my off-screen world, and then I was like, well, I can go to the Resonance Archive because I've been there before, but I can't really go to wherever the next place is because I don't want to spoil myself, you know? So, I mean, I could go. It's not like there's a law against it, but I would really prefer to keep my shocked face for YouTube, I guess. But, so I just need to hustle it up on this world and get to the Resonance Archive. Unfortunately, that's going to mean finding a trader. Can I reach those? Yes, I can. Yeah, that's going to mean finding a trader and getting a tin bronze pickaxe going. I've been to the Resonance Archive, I guess, 3 times now? Twice, maybe? So it shouldn't be too difficult once I get there. I just have to find out where it is. See, 40 plus, much more respectable number. Much more respectable number of flint shards to be carrying around in your pocket. Excuse me, can I have this? Thank you. I like the way it slides out of the rock like a copy machine. Alright. Okay, the good news is I'm not going to bother picking up weird flint shards off the ground anymore. Because I have now like 50 of them, and I just don't need it. Oh, excuse me, sir. Didn't mean to interrupt your lunch there. Gosh. Oh. I see. Well, I guess for the good of myself, I will collect some of these But we're gonna have to keep a weather ear out, I guess, for howls and growls. There we go. Yeah, we might as well put that directly on my hotbar, because we all know how it's gonna be. Alright. Yeah, we'll take a little trip down here. It's, yeah, it's calm. Okay, definitely we'll take a trip down here. Okay. Guess we'll take some readings as well. Poor, very poor, very poor. It sounds like a recording of my financial history. Not useful. Let's come down here. Oh, hi. Excuse me, I really would not like to meet you in person. Ow. Okay, alright, okay. Yeah. I'm not above using the landscape. Is there a reason I cannot aim today? Hi. Thank you. Good thing I just grabbed a bunch of horsetail, because apparently I'm gonna need it. Is that sphalerite? Yeah, zinc. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh, is it a ruin? Yeah, I'll take this. Absolutely, I will. Here. Let me get some of this stuff out of my way. There we go. Ooh, what a mess it is in here. Aged wooden chest. Does that look different? A washboard. Genuinely can't use it, but also genuinely kind of want it. Here, let's light these up so they're not such a clutter in my inventory. This, by the way, this mechanic right here, I love this. Where you can just light the torch off the other torch. Absolute chef's kiss right here. You can do this with fire pits, too. Just hold your torch up to the fire pit and light it up instead of having to, like, cook them. Absolutely perfect. There we go. Alright, well, that was useful. Ooh, firewood. I'm not against that. What else we got in here? Just a lot of broken stuff, looks like. Wow, what a mess this place is. An ancient storage closet, perhaps? Oh, there's a fire pit, though, like... Wow, someone really slept in here, huh? Well, I don't have the carry-on mod, so I can't just pick it up, but I still would like this chest. So I guess we're gonna carry a washboard around with us for a few minutes. That's fine. Yeah, still calm. And actually the temporal stability is pretty nice around here, so... Oh, okay, alright. Beautiful. Still nothing, though. Alright, what else we got around here? Nothing? A dead end? Okay, that's cool. Some ruins, some zinc, and a dead end. That's actually perfectly acceptable. Good deal. Oh, okay, alright, okay. What if you just... Yeah, I know. What if you just went away, we'll have to come back for that. It's not really what we're looking for at this time. But I am glad that we found it. Now that we have our pockets filled up with washboards, we're gonna have to stick to the copper that we originally came here for. I think I missed a turn. Yeah. because we were supposed to go up at some point, and I did not go up. Here it is, right here. Thank you. Beautiful. All right, we're going to have to label this one. Oh. Excuse me. There we go. Pardon me. So sorry. With. Okay. With zinc. Let's put it dark red. We will be able to find it again. Okay. Okay, we're now officially out of food. I did bring my cooking pot with me, so whatever we find around here to hunt, we can, in fact, eat it. Oh, wow, that's a big one. We really need to find some food, actually. Unfortunately, you can't really find wild animals in caves. I mean, I guess I might have to hunt the foxes. Excuse me. Actually, being in this forest, and not having a single stutter reminds me that I meant to change the settings. I got a new graphics card. I mentioned it briefly last time. I got a new graphics card. I got a 5060 Ti, the 16 gig version, because it was actual MSRP at my local Micro Center, and in stock and everything, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. I don't necessarily need it. I had a 3060, and it was working fine. It was absolutely not a problem. But I've got a lot of medical stuff going on this summer, and I feel like I deserve a present. I've done a lot of adulting recently, and I deserve a present, you know? So I went ahead and bought it. Is that mushrooms over there? That's part of why my sound settings were so screwed up last time. Oh, no, it's not. Because I had to, you know, reinstall all my drivers and fix all my settings and everything like that. Perfect. And, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna eat this. Oh! He must have fallen off the, Yeah, he must have fallen off there. That's fine, we'll take your meat. Yes, sir. Beautiful. That'll sustain us for another 3 minutes, I guess. And, I guess I'm just gonna eat this flax grain. There we go. Stave off the munchies just a few more minutes. Yeah, we really need to start heading west. Yeah, that's... Nope, that is our destination right now. We need to head precisely west, as a matter of fact. Anyway, the point of my rambling was that I need to up the settings, because I have a graphics card that can handle it now. But I've done so much customization that I guess I'm gonna have to do it very carefully and off-screen. So that I don't mess up large swaths of things. But, wow. This tree is quite serious about its life. Excuse me. Thank you. We have some reeds. I could eat those if it really comes to it, but it's not it's not that dire quite yet, okay? Oh, wow. Partially eaten. That's not great. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, let's make it out of this forest. When you see a creature that's partially eaten, it doesn't really, you know, make you feel grand. Oh. No, I'm really not looking to deal with him right now either. Oh, my body temperature is actually doing pretty well, though. These boots, these gloves, doing the Lord's work right now. Can I... Are you having trouble? Yes, beautiful. We might be able to have a stew. Oh, wonderful. Okay, beautiful. Actually, I don't need your bones. I have like an entire box in my supply closet, so thank you. But no, is that copper? Is that exposed copper? It surely is. Beautiful, beautiful. That's poor quality. That's too bad. 6 hits left. Okay, okay. Okay. And it's getting pretty dark. Are there any other catchable bunnies around here? I really would like a substantial stew. Like a stew that will actually feed me instead of just 2 sad pieces of meat in a bowl. I really don't see any more. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna hunker down over here by the copper for this evening. It's calm outside, so I guess I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'll tell you what I'll do here is come up here and we'll make ourselves a little shelf here. Whoops. There we go. And we will start a fire. Oh, can you use the aged firewood for that? Oh, you can. Good. You can. Good. Okay, and I guess we'll just have the most basic of red meat stew. That is sad. That is sad. There we go. And we'll just hang out here for the night, and afterward I guess we'll just pick up this little piece of raw bushmeat and just stick it on the fire and, you know, gnaw on it for a while. Jeez, I really want to keep all of this stuff. I guess I don't need the carrot seeds, but I would like to keep all of this stuff. Here, we can get rid of some of these pebbles. We only have 6 points left of durability on our sling, so we really don't need the whole shebang there. But we are going to need to make some arrows, so that's going to take up another slot. Okay, well, I'm going to have some dinner here and make some arrows. Excuse me. Thank you. We'll put that right back there. We'll put that on there, and then we'll just eat that first when it comes time for dinner. And in the meantime, thanks for joining me, everybody. Hopefully things were a little more sensible this time than last. And yeah, tomorrow we'll continue our exploration. We'll probably dig this copper up out of the ground here. And we might have to head north to empty the inventory again. But my plan is to continue our journey south, even if we have to go north and come back. It's pretty dark all the time now, but it is calm, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a nice afternoon. Bye!